There is an investing strategy that works in any market, whether the markets are going up, down, recession, inflation, stagnation, booming economy, we don't care, because these companies have fixed revenue, earnings, cash flow. In this video, we will talk about companies that have fixed contracts. So they have fixed earnings and the price of the stock price will go up accordingly, regardless of the economic situation. If you are new to this YouTube channel, welcome. My name is Christophe Nour and I've been investing in the stock market for almost a decade with a performance of 25% per year. And I love digging into these special situations. And I came across this investing style when Mohnish Pabrai talked about it. Mohnish Pabrai is one of the best investors in the world and he shares this story. So let me tell you the story. He found in 2004 a company that sells tubular steel called IPSCO. How IPSCO works is very simple. They sell some steel with a fixed contract for the next year. In other words, you have a stock price at, I don't know, $30 and they sell the equivalent of $15 of EPS in advance for the next year. They know they have contracts that are signed at the price, the volume, they know exactly the amount of revenue that they will make the next year. Okay, they have the visibility for next year. Okay, very well. What if IPSCO has visibility over 1 year and over 2 years? Oh, that's great. So that's $15 per share for 1 year, $15 of EPS, and the second year, again, $15 of EPS. So you know for sure that you will produce $30 earnings per share. So stock price moved accordingly. And with the visibility, the stock price went up to $45 per share. Now, after a couple of months, Mohnish Pabrai bought the position in 2004. IPSCO, you can check on the internet. So he just said, oh, I like the visibility. Let me buy. Wait and see. We are trading at 2 times earnings. Just wait and see. Maybe the earnings will continue to go up. And earnings continued to go up. After a few months, the company IPSCO announced a third year of visibility. Again, 15% of EPS. Again, the stock price continued to shoot up. And this is working nicely. And after a few months, the company was acquired by a Swedish company and the stock price went up to over $100. That's quite a simple situation here. And the story for IPSCO was pretty simple. Visibility because of fixed contracts. And in a recent interview, Mohnish Pabrai, last year in 2023, Mohnish Pabrai talked about this story, shared this story, and said that he found companies similar to IPSCO with fixed contracts, fixed revenue, earnings, with a lot of visibility. And he mentions some coal names. So I'm on Guru Focus now. Let me share with you some coal names. You have Alpha Metallurgical Resources. This is a company that I own, and I've been a shareholder of this company for a little bit more than 1 year now. This is a small company, market cap of $3 billion. This is the stock price, and Mohnish Pabrai bought here, around here, and I bought a little bit at 180, something like this. So over the past 5 years, look at the stock chart. It was completely destroyed during COVID, and then went back to reality. This is a coal company specialized in met coal, so they know in advance the volume and the price of coal that they will sell for the next year, for next 6 months, 9 months, and the price of coal went up a lot, so they fixed their contract when the coal price was up a lot. So in advance, the availability was very high with a very large revenue, earnings, free cash flow. So it was a similar situation to IPSCO. And now coal prices have come down gradually. So wait and see. We are at this stage. Wait and see if the visibility improves. And look at this. This is a cyclical company. We are not talking about a compounder here for sure. They used most of their cash that they produced for sure to pay off their debt. Now you have a healthy company with a lot of cash and they start to do some buybacks. So all the free cash flow that they have is used to do buybacks. In 2022, the company bought back 15% of their shares. In 2023, the company bought back 16% of their shares. They plan to continue. So you get a company with a lot of visibility, a same business model as of IPSCO. They sell met coal to do some steel, and they have a lot of demand, and depending if the price of coal moves up, they will have a fixed revenue that is higher, and they will use all the free cash flow to do buybacks. This is the largest bet from Mohnish Pabrai on his US portfolio. By the way, if you're looking for a complete framework to analyze stocks and build a strong portfolio, I have a coaching program. More on that at the end of the video. It is his favorite position for coal miners in the US. So yeah, pretty interesting. And you can, let me show you other stocks that have the same business model. You have Consol Energy. Same thing, market cap of $3 billion, $4 billion. Same thing. They deleveraged gradually. They pay off their debt with the large free cash flow they produced, and now they're doing some buybacks. That's it. Same business model, same stuff happening. So there are companies like this, and you can say the same about other industries. So I mentioned the 2 coal miners. So this is an industry with fixed contracts, but you have other stuff. You have some companies about steel. Instead of coal, I have seen the same thing with steel. For example, imagine you are a steel company. Abu Dhabi builds or wants to build a new airport in the next 2 years, and they order from you, I don't know how many tons of steel at a fixed price, fixed volume. So as a steel company, you know that Abu Dhabi will need this amount. You have a contract, fixed price. You know the revenue in advance. You know the free cash flow in advance. You know the earnings in advance. And you have other industries like this. You have parts for planes, engines. These are sectors that have this kind of fixed contracts linked to the government or not. But take this, for example, coal industry, the steel industry. You just have to turn some rocks, and this phenomenon works in any market, because we don't care if we have a stagnation. You have locked earnings, locked free cash flow. So you will produce the free cash flow, and the stock price will move accordingly. If for IPSCO they had a PE of 2 times earnings, this is for sure that they produce the earnings. So the stock price will not stay at the same price. The stock price will move accordingly, will move up. So yeah, high visibility businesses give a lot of arbitrage, hedge in case the markets are going down. So you can hunt for these golden opportunities if you want a strategy that works in any market. If you like this content, I have an investing coaching program. In this program, you will learn a complete investing process. You will learn how to find good stock ideas, how to properly value stocks, when to buy, when to sell, so that you can build a strong portfolio with great companies. Additionally, in this coaching program, you will have access to my personalized guidance for long-term results. We will do weekly calls where we analyze stocks together, and you will have access to my private number available 24/7 for full support. If you have any questions, I'm here to help. Click the first link in the description below to get more information. You will get a short video that explains how everything works completely for free. No need for your mail address. Just click the first link in the description, and I'll see you on the other side.